Good night, everyone. My name is Arvito Chandra from English Education Department, Muhammadiyah University City of Yogyakarta. My student number is 200810018. Today, I'm gonna interview my English teacher from Inspire course. So, Miss, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, good evening. My name is Nimadia Hania Stipanurjana. People usually call me Hani, and I'm here. I'm here, 27 years old, and I was graduated from English education in one of in one of big three in university in Indonesia. And my motivation of being English teacher is actually simple because simply I love to witness the growth of my students. When I teach English, there are will be progress of students where they start from not knowing English at all and to actually master the lessons that I taught them. So witnessing their growth from zero to being someone that actually understand English is amaze me a lot. And for me, sharing knowledge is like my hobby because I love to share my knowledge to people. And being a teacher allow me to share my knowledge, especially in my field, which is English, where I able to actually tell them to about my knowledge in English, such as grammar and such things. So I love to learn new experience too by with my students because students come from different background, right? So because when I'm teaching, there are several students that come from different background, and that's give me a different experience each time.
All right. Thank you, Miss. So, I got a several questions about your job. The first
Yes.
one is, what are the job description as an English teacher?
So being an English teacher is actually not an easy job. It's not the job that we can just simply do because being an English teacher can be somehow tricky. So the description of my job is to make students understand and learn and master the skill in English, of course. But it is not easy because English is not our first language. It's not our mother tongue. So it requires us a several effort to make us really understand about English. So this is where we as a teacher play our part because we have to make the student understand from where the student doesn't understand anything at all to master the basic skill of English, where we will be where English teacher is actually responsible of making lesson plan, which will include several lessons that could help them developing their skill in several fields, such as they will have lesson that could develop their grammar skill and make them have the proper grammar, and we will have to make lessons where we will teach them about writing, reading, and speaking comprehension, where this is a basic skill in English, and this lesson plan should include the skills so that it could be structured learning and students will be able to master what we teach them. So some few duties that English teacher has are we have to answer every question that students are asking to us, and then we have to grade their task, their essay that we gave them, so that we will know the progress of their learning, and then we have to track their progress on learning English, how far they have come before and after they learn English, and then we communicate that to their parents so that their parent will be understand and will actually know the progress of their childs. And we have to also teach the importance of English to our student because if they know the importance of English, they will be motivated to learn English, because it will be easier to them to understand, to learn and understand English. That's the job description of the teacher.
Okay, nice answer. To the next question, are there any special skills required to become a teacher, especially an English teacher?
So as an English teacher, of course, we have to have the basic language skill, of course, because we have to. help our student mastering the skill in English. So first of all, we have to understand, we have to have the English, the basic English skills such as grammar, listening, comprehension, speaking, vocabularies, so that this English teacher will be able to share their knowledge, their skill, and let the student know about that. And the student and the teacher can be called as a successful teacher if they are able to deliver their skills to their students. So I think before being a teacher, English teacher should have a good basic English skill.
Okay. Okay. To the next question.
Yes.
What experience did you get while being an English teacher?
There are several experiences while I'm being an English teacher, but the two essential things of being an English teacher that I conclude from my experiences is that creativity and passions is the most essential thing in teaching English. Why? Because teaching English is not an easy stuff, because it's really hard for students to understand English, especially when they are not from the country that speak English. So the teacher should make learning interesting. This is where the creativity play, where the teacher should be able to combine various mediums to make learning is actually more interesting, to motivate students to push harder to learn English. So even the simplest ideas such as playing song where the student will just have fun, it will actually make the lesson more wonderful. When listening to a song, there are actually several skills that could obtain by the students, such as vocabulary, grammar, critical thinking, speaking, pronunciation, spelling, reading. This actually make the learning more effective and fun when they are when we play our creativity. And being passionate is one of the thing that we need to have while being a teacher, because it's not easy to teach student, because there will be some obstacle that we need to face, and students have different characters, so we have to be actually passionate to them every time we map these obstacles, and we map different students each day. And we have to actually provide a friendly, cooperative, and fun environment to our students so that they will be comfortable in learning, because when they are feeling comfortable, and it will be automatically easier for them to understand what we are actually learning. That's it.
Okay. Next question. I want to know, what is your motivation to be patient with many students' characters?
Of course, since students are coming from a different background, they of course have a different characters, because while we are dealing with that kind of student, we have to believe that every student has their potential even when they are not really showing it. So we have to actually be able to make them out of their shells, to develop their skills so that they can use those abilities in future. And we as a teacher need to believe that every student are able to understand English and to learn English, so that we just have to be patient and trust the process.
Okay, I understand. The last question, Miss. Why do you love English?
For me, English is so interesting. I mean, every language is interesting because every language has their own textures, and they have different expression. Every language has different expression, and English is one of the language. While learning English, we will be able to be able to understand some expression that cannot be found in Indonesian, such as idioms, like every cloud has silver lining, that kind of expression that are not exist in Indonesian language, or any language, because every language has a signature. And while learning English, it will actually help us know this kind of things. And learning English is actually very useful, because mostly things, mostly every day in our everyday lives, we can encounter English English written in everything that we learn and everything that we encounter each day. So I think that by learning English could actually be useful in our daily life, in our future of being a person, because it's really interesting to just learn English. That's all.
Okay, so English is so important to our future, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Okay, Miss. Thank you. I think that's enough for the question. I got a lot of answer and I got a lot of information too. I'm sorry if I make a lot of mistake. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.